What's up, Internet? It's Dumbass Panicos Gaming, and this is the second time I'm doing an intro tonight, which usually is a bad sign, but actually tonight, it's a really good sign, because we got a shiny. So, I got my shiny Rapidash just a little bit ago, so now we're going to try and wrap up with starting on Farfetch'd here. I feel like this is still way too high. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. It's like the good and the bad about this this microphone stand is it's very stiff, so wherever you put the microphone, that's where it's going to stay. But also, it doesn't want to move sometimes. Just crossed 100 eggs, so you already have worse luck than me. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll have better luck in a little bit. What are we at? 4? 4. Alright, one more and then we can get hashing. There we go. Boy, wouldn't it be cool to get it on the first one? I couldn't even tell if that is shiny. I don't think it is. No, it doesn't have the yellow belly. Gonna have to like really pay attention with this because I'm not gonna be able to tell from the colors with this. I think the yellow part is distinct enough that I could tell, even without the animation, but like, it's gonna be tight. Or that, maybe that's not the right word there, but it's not gonna be the easiest thing on the planet to tell. Oh, I didn't even see. What's the step rate for Farfetch'd? Is it 5,000? Yeah, 5,000. So it's going to be the same as Ponyta. Which makes sense. Can't even tell the difference. It looks exactly the same. I mean, when they're side by side, you can tell. But yeah, it's not very different. It's not a great shiny. At least on Farfetch'd, it's a little bit more obvious, but I don't think Farfetch'd is a particularly good shiny either. I think it is anyways. Let me pop that up real quick. Yeah, Farfetch'd is basically, it just turns yellow. Which I guess is like how the chest part of Farfetch'd is, but it's just a very yellow Pokemon. It looks like a... I was gonna say it looks like a chicken, but I mean, it looks like a peep. That's what it looks like. I knew there was something it kind of looked like. I just couldn't put my finger on it. You just got scammed because your shiny Chansey evolved into a normal Blissey? That's not how that works. I don't know how that happened to you, but that's not supposed to be possible. The only thing I can think of is that there was an exploit in BDSP to like force a Pokemon to be shiny. Oh, because Blissey's shiny doesn't change. Okay, that makes more sense. But now that I am thinking about it, I wonder how... Because there was an exploit in BDSP, so you could basically force a Pokemon to become shiny. And I don't know how the... how some things like work with that. But I wonder if you do that with a Pokemon that hasn't fully evolved and then you make it evolve, I wonder if it still stays shiny in that situation or not. Kind of doesn't matter now because they patched that exploit, unsurprisingly. That was like one of the things I didn't do with that exploit in BDSP. Actually, I guess the only exploit I really used in BDSP was for duping the items. I didn't like mess with Pokemon to create hacked nonsense or not hacked, but I mean like illegitimate stuff where like you can do a Machoke with no guard and all like all of the Oko moves like Guillotine and stuff like that. But yeah, you could also like force Pokemon to be shiny. They also patched Void glitching, so you can't shiny hunt Shaman and Darkrai. Well, Darkrai you can never shiny hunt with that glitch. Shaman you could, but Darkrai you still had to have the if you didn't have the item, even if you could get into his area, you still couldn't, like he didn't appear. And same with Arceus. Got the games a week ago, just for the purpose of hunting the mythicals. Did you get a physical or a? I assume you got a digital copy if you can't still do the glitch. Because physical copies can still do the glitch as long as you don't update. But obviously with digital, there's no way to not update. It's just automatically you get the most recent version. Got a physical one. You should be able to just delete the update. I'm pretty sure you can do that. You would have to restart whatever save you're on, but you should be able to do that. Update without realizing. Yeah, you should. You might have to like uninstall all the data. Your save will definitely not work. But yeah, as long as you have a physical copy, you should always be able to go back. Because it doesn't update the actual cartridge, it just downloads an update to the system files, basically. Or the system storage, rather. But that being said, that's only going to help you get Shaman. Because again, without the item... Which, God, I wish they would stop doing shit like limited type items and stuff. Yeah, Arceus and Darkrai, there's nothing you can do about. The good thing, though, is at least Shaman's also the easiest one to shiny hunt. Because with Darkrai and Arceus, you have to reset. But with Shaman, you can actually just run away, walk like 10 feet, like 10 feet away, or basically you just leave the area technically and then go back in and then Shaman respawns. Think you'll shiny hunt Arceus and then restart the save. That's a good idea. I'm really curious if we're gonna get more legendary shinies for like Eternatus or Urshifu or something before the new games come out. Because we got the Zacian and Zamazenta, we got the Galarian forms of the birds. I did not take the Pokemon out of my party, so this is going to go into the box. Damn it. It's fine, it just makes this slightly more of a pain in the ass. But I hope we at least get Eternatus. I wish they would just, in general, stop shiny locking stuff, but I don't think that's going to happen. Just like I wish they would stop doing 2 separate versions of the same exact game with just, like, a couple different exclusive Pokemon. But again, that's never going to stop happening. I was kind of hopeful they would, because they didn't do it with Arceus, and I was like, oh, yes, maybe they're actually going to learn. Nope. Well, I shouldn't say maybe they're actually going to learn. The reason why they do it is because they've learned that they make shit tons of money from doing it, so, you know. Scarlet and Violet might be drastically different. I mean, maybe, but still not enough to justify having you buy 2 separate games that are borderline identical. Like, yes, it does look like there's gonna be more differences in Scarlet and Violet than pretty much any other game, other than maybe like Gen 5, but it should just be a thing where you buy 1 copy and then you just, like, when you start the game, you choose which professor you want to be friends with or whatever, and that, like, dictates the game. I don't think it's going to be as dramatic as you're expecting. I mean, I think there probably will be some, like, I think the Violet Pokemon that are exclusive will probably be more futuristic, and the Scarlet will be, you know, more primitive, but it's only going to be a few of the Pokemon. Also, to be fair, I only read like half of your comment before I actually started replying to it. I thought you were talking about more of like the world and stuff as well, which, from what we've seen so far, it doesn't look like there's going to be a crazy difference there. Or at least there's definitely going to be common areas, which I makes sense, but also like, eh. Yeah, like the entire reason why they do that is because there's idiots like me. I'm one of them. Who will buy both copies of the game just so that way I can get both of the exclusives in both games without having to trade for them. Specifically the legendaries. But we'll see. I don't think I'm going to pre-order both. Certainly not if they don't announce what the goddamn pre-order bonuses are. I'm not expecting much, but like, I would at least like to know before I do that. Which, granted, I guess there's nothing stopping me from waiting until the day before launch to pre-order. Hope they do different kinds of shinies too. Yeah. I don't know. I would rather they make, like, you choose what, like, whether you want the square or the star shinies or whatever. I feel like there's enough RNG involved with shinies that we don't really need to be doing different kinds of shinies and stuff too. I definitely want to see more stuff like the Pokeball customization and stuff, though. I want to see that come back. It's kind of crazy to me that that was basically absent from the games after Gen 4. And it's in BDSP, but I mean, that doesn't really mean shit. Especially with how they've pretty much just entirely moved on from BDSP. Imagine they lower the rate of a normal shiny, but also like add a rare shiny. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it really depends on how they're going to go about doing it, but for the most part, at least personally, I'm perfectly fine with just one shiny per Pokemon. Actually, what they should do is make it so that the shiny effect is like part of the Pokeball like particle effects when you throw out the Pokemon. So just make it so that like that effect is exclusive to shiny Pokemon. But again, that would be assuming that they bring back Pokeball customization, which who knows? It's Game Freak. And again, BDSP wasn't even made by Game Freak, so who knows? Most of all, you just want overworld shinies? Yes. I've got to think that's coming back. That's like, especially with how similar some of the stuff between Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet are. I've got to think that's gonna be coming back. Because there's definitely a lot to Legends Arceus that makes it feel like it was originally being made into the next gen games, and then they realized that there was enough there to kind of split off to its own spin-off title. So hopefully we'll stuff like that. Have we gotten any new information or footage since the trailer dropped? The most recent one, because there's like the initial reveal and then there's the actual like trailer that dropped that showed off like the legendaries at the end. But I don't think we've gotten any new information since then. Actually, I'm almost certain we haven't, because I haven't seen any Austin John Plays videos about it, so it's anticipated we're getting a trailer tomorrow, actually. Interesting. I hope we do. The timeline lines up for it. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. Usually I'm pretty, like, not interested in, like, watching trailers and stuff for games before they come out, because it's just, like, I'm just mostly like, yeah, whatever. I'll find out when the game comes out. Like, I might watch a little bit of, like, gameplay before it comes out, just so that way I, like, know that it's a game that I actually want to play. But, I don't know, with Pokemon, I'm, like, actually kind of hyped about it, but also I still don't want to spoil it for myself. But hopefully we get, like, some sort of gameplay trailer or something then. Just showing off stuff like, yes, Overworld Shinies are back, and, you know, hey, we're gonna bring back the whole National Dex. Wouldn't that be nice? Most trailers spoil the game. Well, yeah. But I guess the big thing is, like, I don't know. I guess the big thing is usually I just don't care enough about the games coming out that, like, it just, like, doesn't matter enough for me to even go bother to watch the trailers. Especially with how often games come out and they're just, like, terrible. So it's just, like, there's no point in getting hyped over it and then being disappointed. Which is exactly what I'm probably going to end up doing with Pokemon. So, we'll see. But I'm I'm definitely excited. But yeah, that would be so nice if we got the full national decks again. I'm not gonna expect it because I just have no idea if they'll ever bother to do that again. It's stupid that they aren't doing it, but like, I'm not someone who particularly cares that much because, like, personally, the 400 Pokemon in the base game of Sword and Shield is like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. But also, like, just have them be in the base game and then let people import the rest of them if they want to. We won't. Well, that's the thing, though. We don't know yet, and, like, we do know at least, like, some new stuff is coming back, so I don't know. We'll see. I really don't expect that we'll see it. I do hope that you mentioned it'll include a lot of Pokemon that aren't on the Switch yet. Yeah, I really hope, like, First Order is, like, brand new Pokemon and Pokemon that haven't been on the Switch yet, and then just fill in some more from there. That should be, like, priority number 1. Which it would make a lot of sense, because, like, there's a lot of stuff from Gen 6 that hasn't been in the games in a while. Stuff like Vivillon or Skidoo and Go-Go, stuff like that. And being that takes place in what is basically Poke France, and the new games are taking place in what is basically Poke Spain, it would make sense that there's a lot of overlap, but we'll see. But yeah, they need to... That's, like, the biggest reason why, like, I really, like, want them to do a National Dex again. Or, like, the full National Dex anyways. It's just so that we know for an absolute fact that we're getting all of the currently missing Pokemon. Because it is kind of annoying that, like, right now, there's a bunch of Pokemon that, even if I shiny hunted everything available in the games right now on Switch, there'd still be, like, a bunch of Pokemon that I wouldn't be able to get. But we will just have to see. I don't know if I counted this one yet. We'll see. But yeah, like, we need, like, the starters from Gen 6 for sure. Are those the only No, Gen 5 and Gen 6 are still missing, right? Because Sword and Shield has 1, 3, 7, and 8. And then 2 and 4 in, Johto. I guess we do have, we do have Oshawott from Gen 5, but that's it. But we don't have Unova, Samurai. Yeah, that's true. We don't have... Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like, there's so much stuff that they need to, like, focus on adding those first. Like, there definitely needs to be more Pokemon than just that. Like, just new stuff and just, the stuff that hasn't made it in yet. Because there's only maybe a couple hundred that haven't been in yet. I don't think it's that many. So, I mean, that definitely wouldn't be enough. Though, I guess we can probably safely assume Eevee will be in the new games, Pikachu will be in the new games, Charizard will be in the new games. So I'm sure there's plenty of stuff that's like already shoo-ins, but I don't know, we'll see. That would be like something, honestly, I would like to see if there is a trailer tomorrow. They don't have to necessarily show off all the new Pokemon, but just confirm that anything that hasn't been on the Switch yet is coming back. That would be awesome. Fortunately, they don't have to worry about legendaries from past games because they're all in Sword and Shield. I don't think there's anything missing anyways. I don't think there is. I think there's some mythics that are missing. I know there's some mythics that are missing. Also, God, I really wish they would stop doing timed exclusive for mythic stuff. Like, the shiny locking legendaries doesn't frustrate me as much as the straight up just time locking Pokemon completely. Because even though I do have a living dex, I think there's like 4 mythics in there that there has not been any way for me to acquire legitimately right now. Like Genesect, Marshadow, Diancie, and Volcanion, I believe, are the 4. And like, I don't care about technically cheating for those because they haven't been available yet. So what, you know, it's not my fault. I just have them in there as placeholders, basically. But like, God, just stop doing that. Like, even if it's gonna be a thing, like, they don't have to necessarily be in at launch. But like, once you add them as an event, just like, add them. Hey Azrael, welcome to the stream. What do you mean by give me a spare? Like, which Pokemon are you referring to? One of the 4 I mentioned. That can work. The only reason why I could go onto like Reddit or like a trading Discord or something, I could find those. But like, there's no way for me to know if they're legit or not. I'm not saying like, I don't think yours would be legit or anything. I'm just saying like, I don't have any way to know. And so at that point, it's like, I don't really care. Though I guess, well, no, I needed my Deoxys because I had no way to cheat for it yet. Anyways. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it. You have one from the event. Right, but I have no way to know that it's actually from the event. That's the thing. I know there's like some ways to check that, but like there's definitely ways to cheat in Pokemon and make them look legit. Anyways, the point is, I'm not too worried about it right now until like I can get him in like a Switch game. I'm not too worried about it. But I do appreciate you offering. You have the card for it, yeah. Yeah. Also, since I did get my totally... I was gonna make a dumb joke. My completely not legit ones. I'm not in any hurry on that stuff. I'm sure there's other people that actually like need the need to get one at all. Also, that was another annoying thing with, I want to say with Volcanion and Diancie. Weren't those available as events in Sword and Shield, but only in Japan or something? I want to say I remember seeing that. It might have been, I might be getting confused with just them being added to the game files at all, but I want to say they were a Japan-only event, which is something that is also infuriating. It's like, it's 2022, Game Freak. You can do global events. I know you guys know how to do it. But yeah, the whole system with having timed exclusive Pokemon is just really stupid. Hooper was a goofy event because you had to buy a Happy Meal from McDonald's to get one in X and Y. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's like even worse. That's another thing. At least if they like add them to like Pokemon Go or something, it wouldn't be as bad. Like that's how I got my my Hoopa, and what else? Meloetta, I believe, is another one that I got from that. Like as long as they add an event for them in Pokemon Go, then I'm like, yeah, okay, that's not as bad. But it's still just like just put them in the game in some, you know, in some fashion. Even if it is something like, you know, the Shaman and Darkrai in Legends Arceus, where you have to have save data from a different game. Like, that's... Like, it's still kind of shitty, because you have to go buy another game to get the Pokemon, but also, like... You would have to go buy other games to get all the Pokemon anyways? I don't know. I just feel like it's not as egregious. And you'll always be able to do it, instead of... Just like, oh, hey, you didn't own the game during this, like, 1 week that we made this Pokemon available. Get fucked. It's not been as bad, to be fair. Especially with, like, the Switch games. It's like... Well, actually, you know what? Let me take it back. Darkrai and Arceus were both... sorry, Darkrai and Shaman were both timed exclusives. Never mind. It's just as bad. Don't listen to me. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about sometimes. But yeah, it's... I don't know, man. It's just... But again, I guess both Darkrai and Arceus, there's other ways to still get them. Zarude, yeah, there we go. Zarude, oh my god. Zarude was the worst one, because at first it was... The only way to get it was to buy a ticket to the fucking movie. That was only available in Japan for the longest time. The Galarian Birds. Yeah, I mean, at least that, you know, it's just the shiny version. So it's like you can at least get the Pokemon at all. So it's at least somewhat better. But yeah, the thing that was the most fucking stupid about the Galarian Birds was that any other, like, event that you got something from doing the online competition stuff, all you had to do was one battle. So, you know, you just had to connect long enough to do one battle. For whatever reason, they decided to make the Galarian Birds all 3 battles. Why? Like, it doesn't change how much you're gonna actually participate, because... Oh, shit. You know what I just realized? I never actually changed the title of the stream. Oops. There we go. Okay. I never changed it over from Ponyta to Farfetch'd. But yeah, like, when it's just the one battle, it's like, fine, whatever, you know. It's not that much of a pain in the ass to just put together a bullshit team and get wiped really quick for one battle. But, like, making it 3 battles isn't going to make people care more, you know? It's not like I went, oh god, I have to do 3 battles, I guess I should make an actual team. No, I just had to waste more people's time with bullshit battles. Like, all it does is just make the competitive part of it actually worse. Because you just have you have 3 times as many battles that people have to do to get their Pokemon. So that's 3 times as many battles that are basically just going to get thrown. So yeah, I would really like if they stopped doing the online competition stuff, to be honest. Or giving out Pokemon for doing that stuff anyways. Like, make it something like the Zeraora in when Isle of Armor came out. That everyone together had to participate in, I forget how many Zero Aura raids it was, but it was a lot. But again, it was the entire global player base had to do it. And if enough people did it, then everyone who participated got a shiny Zero Aura. Again, for the Pokemon species at all, it shouldn't be exclusive, and I would rather they not do shiny locking at all. Although you can also just do stuff like that and not have it be shiny locked, but still give out shinies as rewards anyways. But if there's gonna be shiny locking at all, like, I feel like that's the best way to do it, because you actually have to play the game at all, but also you playing the game and just bullshitting your way through it doesn't actually affect anyone else, because you can just, you know, you can just do a solo or a raid by yourself with AI. Which, speaking of that, I do hope there's some form of raids or some Dynamax Adventure equivalent or something like that in the new games. I don't think raids or Dynamax Adventures were particularly... Well, they weren't perfect. They definitely had issues, but, like, the idea is brilliant. Granted, we do have co-op, just, like, across the entire game now. So, I mean, that's, you know... That kind of reduces the need for those co-op modes, but also, like, they're still cool ideas. They weren't executed as well as I would have hoped. Imagine the pre-order bonus for Scarlet and Violet is unshiny locking everything. I mean, that would be rather scummy, but also I don't know if I hate that more than having them be shiny locked no matter what. At least there would be some way to get them unshiny locked. As long as they didn't make it like you have to pre-order the game to get shinies whatsoever. If they do that, they can go fuck themselves. But that would be... I think even for Game Freak, that would be an exceptionally stupid idea. Though, I am just thinking about it now. I don't think I would complain if they made, like, the pre-order bonus, just like you get the shiny charm if you pre-order the game. I feel like that would be a much better pre-order bonus than what they usually are. Because usually it's just like, I know Legends Arceus, we got some, like, a couple of bullshit outfit items, and then other than that, you usually just get, like, a bunch of Pokeballs. Okay, are we gonna spawn any more eggs today? There we go. Make it where you can still earn the shiny charm. Yeah, that would be awesome. Pre-order the game, you get the shiny charm. You don't pre-order the game, that's fine. Just get the whole Pokedex, or the whole, you know, regional dex or whatever, and then you still get the shiny charm like that. Yeah, that would be freaking awesome. That'd be really awesome, because odds, I mean, I imagine a lot of people that are going to pre-order the game probably already have a lot of the Pokemon they would need anyways. And I do believe they said that Scarlet and Violet will have home support on day one. So, like, I don't know, I feel like that would be a really good idea. Or at least some sort of thing. Like, even like the Mark Charm or something from Isle of Armor. just something that isn't as worthless as Pokeballs, honestly. I don't remember what it was in Sword and Shield. I remember, I think you got like, it was some weird amount. I think you got like 12 Quick Balls if you pre-ordered one of the games. And then if you pre-ordered the double pack, you got like 200 of something. I don't remember what that something was. I don't think it was Quick Balls. It might have been. I don't think so, though. But, like, that's part of why I'm really waiting on them to announce the pre-order bonuses. They've announced something. They announced, like, an outfit item, but they haven't even shown what the item is. Not that I care. I don't care about the outfit items at all. Especially something that's, like, a pre-order bonus, because then everybody's gonna fucking have it. So it's like, what's the point? Especially on, like, day one. It's like, wow, you have the pre-order bonus too? Like everyone else playing? Cool. You only ever pre-order like an hour before the game comes out. Yeah, I mean, that's the right way to do it. Or, you know, wait until at least, like, reviews are out for the game. It's just, unless the game's going to straight up, like, brick my Switch, like, I'm gonna pre-order the games anyway, so it really doesn't matter when I do that pre-order. Though, I guess, I don't think Nintendo charges you until either a week or 10 days before the game comes out. Because I remember I did that with a BDSP where I was waiting for a while. And then as it got close, I was like, fuck, right, that I need to remember to pre-order that. Made sure that I had the money in the account to do it. And then I was like, okay, cool. We're not going to charge you until this date. And it was like the next day. And I was like, God damn it, guys. I really wish when companies would do that, as much as I hate pre-ordering and stuff, but like, if you are going to have the pre-order option, let me just pay for the damn thing when I pre-order it, instead of just like, yep, wait until a few days before. It's like, no, just let me deal with it so I don't have to think about it. Please. Yeah, realistically, I'm just kind of waiting to see if there's any reason for me to buy the double pack up front, or if I can just buy one game and then see if there's gonna be much point about buying the other. Because, like, I'm sure I'll need to buy the other one for the legendary, or I'll need to figure out how to get the other legendary. But, like, I think Jed already said that he was gonna, or one of the regulars in chat said that he would probably just trade me the other one because he didn't really care about getting like legendaries and stuff. I think you're just gonna buy Scarlet and then trade with your girlfriend who will get Violet. Yeah, I mean, for filling out the Pokedex and stuff, that's perfectly fine. Like, if I didn't care about doing a living dex, then yeah, there would be absolutely zero reason for me to buy buy both games. But since for a living dex, I actually need to have like both legendaries on me, and I can't just like swap them for the Pokedex entries. I would have to find someone who doesn't care about giving up their legendaries. But, I mean, we'll see. And, like, yeah, there'll probably be an opportunity to get the other legendary. Like with, I when they gave out the shiny versions for Zacian and Zamazenta. So, like, if you bought Sword, then you got a shiny Zamazenta. If you bought Shield, then you got a shiny Zacian. But, like, I'd rather not have to wait 2 years for that. Especially because I want to try and get the Living Dex done as quickly as possible. She always gets the games day one and gets physical copies, so thankfully you can just borrow it after she finishes. That is true. That's the nice thing about the Switch. You can just make another profile. So I guess for a lot of people, they might not care as much because they know they're just going to reset anyways. I don't know. I guess that is a good point, actually. I hadn't thought about that. I could do that, get all the, like, exclusive Pokemon, swap someone 1-for-1 so that way I have... Or basically for just the legendary stuff that's only one-off that you can't get multiple of. Let me change the album, partially because it's got a song with like 30 seconds of dead air on it. Alright, let's just switch to this. But yeah, just like swap the legendaries, move them into home, and then just restart the game and go get the original legendary again. That could work. We'll see. Again, unless there's like a really good pre-order bonus, I have, you know, I can wait until a couple months after the games come out to make my decision. And based on past games, I don't think the pre-order bonus is going to be interesting enough for me to care. It really would have to be something like 200 quick balls or something like that. I don't think in Sword and Shield is quick balls. Actually, you know what? I could probably look. I'm sure that's on Cerebi somewhere. Let's see. Sword and Shield. Serial code events. I would assume it's like... Oh no, because it's not serial code, right? Actually, is it? Oh! What? Really? Was that it? "12 quick balls." Huh. I would have sworn there was some bonus with, like, a lot of the balls. Huh. Okay, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Oh, yeah, here it is. The thing for Marshadow, Volcanion, and Genesect in, Oh, God, it was for buying Pokemon cards. Ugh. I mean, I don't mind buying Pokemon cards necessarily, but God, a regional-only event for that stuff, and you had to buy physical product? Jesus Christ. Why'd I have to choose Pokemon to be my series, to be like my main thing to get sucked into? Because, God, the Pokemon Company and Game Freak and Nintendo are just like the greediest motherfuckers. Wish pre-order bonuses were like an IRL poster or plushie of the box legendary. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, to be fair, I'm talking specifically about the online pre-order bonuses because I really don't care about buying physical games anymore. I suppose I could do that for the other copy of the game if I wanted to do that as well. Just like buy it, play through it really fast, and then trade it back in for cash or something, but yeah, I don't know if there's usually physical stuff with the Pokemon games. I think a plushie might be might be a little bit outside the range of that. But like, yeah, something like a poster, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I would love to get a plushie, though, with a fucking pre-order the game, you get a plushie of the Legendary. Fuck yeah. And it's not like they can't afford to do that. Hey, remember with Heart Gold and Soul Silver where it came with the Pokewalker? Just like included in the base price of the game? That was a really cool idea, though. That's one of those, like, weird ideas that Game Freak had that, like, I'm not necessarily upset that didn't come back, because, like, it definitely feels like a one-off gimmick, but, like, it was still a really cool idea. God, Heart Gold and Soul Silver were just, like, so good. Just in every way. Also, speaking of, well, Gold and Silver, and I guess Heart Gold, Soul Silver. It's gonna be interesting to see with the new games, being able to go to, like, wherever you want on the map, whenever you want to, pretty much. Like, it seems like you're gonna be able to do the gyms in whatever order you want and stuff. Or at least the towns. I assume there's gonna be gyms. Even in, like, Gen 7, where they weren't called gyms, but they might as well have been gyms. Shiny odds were stupid high. True, that is fair. Because, yeah, I think Shiny Charm was introduced in Gen 5, and I think Gen 6, they just lowered the base rate as well. Or improved the base rate, I guess. I'm not sure how you're supposed to say it. But they made it 1 in 4,000 instead of 1 in 8,000. But yeah, other than that, yeah. Like, the scaling of, like, the gyms and stuff was a little bit weird. But that's just because, was Gen 4 the first with Shiny Charm? I don't... Let me see. Because I would have sworn it was Gen 5. Oh, wow, it wasn't even base Gen 5, so I guess I was kind of wrong as well. It was introduced in Pokemon Black 2 and White 2. So yeah, I thought it was Gen 5, although I did think it was the base Gen 5 games, not the second round. Wait, really? Yeah, that's what it says on Bulbapedia. That's so frustrating, yeah. Though that does, that kind of reminds me, part of the reason why I'm, like, really hoping that the Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance emulators that got kind of leaked from Nintendo for the Switch, I really hope those end up, like, releasing the Gen 2 games. Or they end up with, like, the Gen 2 games on the Switch. Because there is a way to manipulate the, how the, shiny mechanics work to make it really easy to get, or a lot easier to get shinies via breeding in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. Because since in the early games, whether or not the Pokemon was shiny was, I forget exactly how it worked, but it was based on the stats of the Pokemon. Like the IVs, or whatever it was called at the time, because I know Gen 1 and 2 didn't really use IVs or EVs or anything. But because it was based on the stats of the Pokemon, and you could breed, if you had a Pokemon that was, like, pretty close on stats or something, it made it a lot easier to get shiny Pokemon. Like, I think it gets as low as, like, 1 in 20 or 1 in 30 odds. But that's if you already have a shiny. Imagine if they do those emulators and they have compatibility with Pokemon Home. I mean, they would have to, right? Like, if... Well, let me take it back. It's Nintendo, so who the fuck knows? But, like, I mean, they added Pokemon Bank compatibility with the Gen 1 and the Gen 2 Virtual Console games on the 3DS. So I don't know, but I say that also with all that stuff with Nintendo Switch Online being tied into like cloud save stuff. I don't know, man. It definitely would not be the easiest thing to do, but I would really hope they would do that. But again, we don't even know if those games... We don't even know if anything will get done with those emulators. Because, like, they made the emulator for the GameCube, so that way they could do Super Mario Sunshine when they did that trilogy pack that they then took off of the store because they hate money, apparently. But, like, that emulator hasn't been used at all since then, so who knows. But if I remember correctly, from the leak, it was also confirmed that they had tested stuff like doing trading and stuff like that. Like, I want to say, like, Pokemon trading was specifically, like, a thing that they were making sure was working. But, again, it could end up being a thing that Nintendo never uses. Because Nintendo hates money. Like, I would actually bother to pay for the Switch Online expansion pass. Because that would be the only reason for me to ever get that. I would still infinitely rather that they just sell me the goddamn game. But, like, I think that ship has already sailed. I think, and moving forward, unless they do, like, you know, like the Super Mario 3D trilogy or whatever, outside of stuff like that, I think backwards compatible stuff is always going to be subscription model for Nintendo from now on. Which sucks, but it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, I mean, what am I going to do about it? Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep playing the Pokemon games unless they really fuck up. Like, and it would take a hell of a lot to drive me away from Pokemon, especially with how much time I've put into it at this point. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm part of the problem, I guess. Don't worry, we're all part of the problem. I mean, I think most people only buy one copy of the game, so... And they, you know, most people aren't gonna, like, pay for the expansion pass just to play Pokemon games and stuff like that. Like, I don't think it's quite fair to call, like, casual people who just, like, you know, oh, hey, a new Pokemon game's out. Yeah, I guess I'll pick it up and play it. I don't think it's fair to call them part of the problem when there's people like me where it's like, oh yeah, I know I'm encouraging Nintendo to basically just rip me off constantly. And yet I still keep doing it because I hate myself, apparently. But I guess to the counterpoint of that, with how much time I do spend in the Pokemon games, like, it's not like it's hard for me to justify spending, you know, even I think the expansion pass total is like $50 a year or some shit. Which, like, you know, if they add the Pokemon games, spending $50 for 1 year to access all of those games, to, like, play them, even for something, you know, just to, like, play through, the Gen 3 games for the first time, because I've never actually played the Gen 3 games. Like, I know I'm going to spend enough time in those games, and I spend enough time in the Pokemon franchise at all, so it's like, it's not hard for me to justify spending that money. Like, I am getting my money's worth out of it. But there is plenty of really scummy shit that, unfortunately, I end up encouraging as part of that, so I don't know. Alright, so I think I'm only going to go for about another 15 minutes here. I know I said I was going to go till midnight, but I'm, honestly, I'm just tired. I have not been sleeping super well the last week or so. And I'm already over like an hour on Farfetch'd anyways, so it's not like it's been a short stream. Well, an hour on Farfetch'd and 2 hours on Ponyta. Sleep is your #1 enemy at the moment, yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do like 2 more sets of eggs after this, and then we'll wrap up for the night. But, I mean, we got our shiny Rapidash, so, I mean, already off to a good start for this week. And then, yeah, won't be streaming tomorrow, because I have to work late tomorrow, so I'm just not even going to try to stream. Plus, I'll try and get, like, a bunch of, like, the stream stuff updated. Like the cards that pop in and whatnot. And get my, get VODs and highlights uploaded as well. Gonna try to do the, my trick to get more quality out of the VODs. How close am I to affiliate? I'm at 42 followers. I need to get up to 50. And then I need to get average viewers up a little bit further. I need to get up to 3 average viewers during my streams. And I think I'm at like 2.4. And to be clear, that's not like total viewers that like come in and check out the stream. That's like a constant average throughout the stream. So like I have 3 viewers right now, but like earlier I had 2 viewers, so like my average for this stream is not up to 3 yet. But that's fine. That'll come. I'm not too worried about that stuff. Like obviously I want to get there, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. Especially because after the last like 2 or 3 weeks I've been so inconsistent about streaming. you lose affiliate? I don't believe so, no. Because pretty much affiliate is just like, yeah, you do enough, or you've done enough streaming that we will bother to do the paperwork and stuff so that way you can get paid. I don't even think, at least currently, I think this is probably changing in the near future, but I don't think you can even lose partner. There's like, because I know of streamer, and I guess this does depend on when you became a partnered streamer, but I know like really old partner streamers, like early into Twitch, like even if they basically don't ever stream anymore, they're still considered partners. I imagine some like more recent streamers that have gotten partner, that's probably, there's something in their contract about having like a bare minimum amount or they get booted from the program. But yeah, I don't think affiliate you can lose. Because also affiliate is like, there's very much hard set lines. Like it's just 50 followers and average 3 viewers. Whereas with a partner, there's like a minimum amount that you need to meet, but it doesn't like guarantee you'll get it. I want to say partner is 75 average viewers, and I forget what the follower amount is. But unlike affiliate, again, even if you hit those metrics, it doesn't guarantee that you'll be partner. You still have to like apply for it and be approved. You're at 200 eggs. Well, you're still way under odds, so I'm sure you'll get it soon. Alright. Alright, so this will be the last set that I do for the night. We'll see. Maybe I get lucky. I don't think I'll get in this last 5. It would be very lucky to do that, but it'd be pretty cool. But now, considering I got Rapidash and 100 eggs, I imagine this hunt's going to take me probably at least close to, if not over odds. Alright, any day now. There we go. I have a feeling I'm going to start hatching eggs before I'm done getting them all. Am I at 3? 3. Okay, there's a chance. But she needs to spawn eggs pretty quick here. Alright, I'm taking... Oh! Alright. One more. Alright. Alright, that was nice and quick. God, I love this album. It's like, it's a shame there isn't more of this, this style of music from Harris Heller. I think it's called Hi-Fi or something like that. But we'll see. It's been a little bit since there's a new Stream Beats album, so maybe the next one will be more hi-fi. That would be pretty dope. Alright, 2 more eggs. Alright, there's the last one. Will we get 2 shinies tonight? Don't think it'll happen, but you never know. Wow, would you believe I didn't get another shiny? Anyways. Oh well. Alright, put those away. So yeah, no shiny Farfetch'd tonight, but that's fine. I mean, 75 eggs, it's not really a big deal. And we did get our shiny Rapidash, so really can't complain, especially because that was a one stream shiny, so can never really complain about those. So yeah, no stream tomorrow. Let me pull up the calendar here. So yeah, no stream tomorrow. Just because I have to work late. Hopefully a stream Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It'll just be more of this. If we get Farfetch'd somewhere in there, I'll probably play Legends Arceus for a stream. Just to break it up a little bit. And then after Farfetch'd, I assume it will be... Let me pull up my Pokedex tracker real quick. I still haven't updated. Yeah, this site's abandoned, I'm assuming. I'm going to have to find a different tracker because I don't think this site's ever getting updated again, which is a real shame. But yeah, Farfetch'd, yeah, Wheezing will probably be next. Not even probably, it will be. Or Coughing anyways. Yeah, I mean, I could do Slowpoke because I know I got my Slowbro, but I don't have a Slowpoke yet. But until I get like one of each species line for these Galarian forms on stream, I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna go back to the previous ones just yet. Which site? PokedexTracker.com. Like, I can try and check their blog to see if they've said anything. But yeah, I mean, the last update, they added the regional decks for Legends Arceus in February 22. Or on February 22nd. And since then, there hasn't been anything. Nothing on their blog, really. I think last time I checked their, not Patreon, what's the name of it? GitHub. They had updated, like, the file that, like, listed all the people that had, donated to the site, I guess, to, like, you know, help keep it running. But that was like the only update in like months. So yeah, I don't think it's getting updated again, which sucks because I mostly liked how it's laid out, but I'm gonna have to figure out something else. I know there's another site that I can use. I just have to actually use it. I just haven't wanted to do the effort of doing all of that, just like, you know, transferring all the information, because I just have to do it manually. But oh well, it is what it is. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, we'll work on more Farfetch'd. Legends Arceus this week if we get it. There won't be a stream on Monday. Hopefully, either Monday I'm going to be working or I'm going to be putting an exhaust on my buddy's car. So either way, no way in hell I'm going to stream on that day. So yeah, probably Tuesday or Wednesday will be the next stream after the weekend streams. And yeah, I mean, by that point, I mean, who knows what we'll be doing. How do you make it be a national dex and not a regional dex? For most of that stuff, it's, I think it just default. Let me pull up the site again. Hold on. So yeah, for, I mean, most of them, like, you can click on, like, the Gen 8 national dex, and that just has everything in Gen 8 up until Legends Arceus, or everything up to and including Gen 8, except for the Legends Arceus stuff. You can do the Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl national dex, which is Gens 1 through 4. And then Legends Arceus was, in theory, I suppose, supposed to be added to, like, a full national dex. But then... So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I'm going to have to hunt down that other site again. But yeah, anyways, thank you to everyone who watched. I really appreciate it. Check out the YouTube channel. All my VODs are, pretty much all my VODs are going up there. Some of them don't get uploaded because they just end up being crap. But yeah, so like the Rapidash VOD will go up. The highlight for Rapidash will go up. This will go up. All that stuff. And then if you're watching this on YouTube, come to the Twitch channel. You get to watch everything live. But yeah, thanks everyone who watched. Really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time.